GeopByte.
Welcome to GeopBytes. Now, the most important part of trigonometry is trigonometric functions, where we include all the angles, sine function, cos function, cosec function, cot function, tan function. So we have to know where it all came from. So it's the starting of trigonometric functions. So first, instead of starting trigonometric functions, we'll first consider a quadrant. Then let us consider a circle with a radius 1. This is my radius 1. This is my origin O, P, and I am drawing an intercept here. This is my 90 degree. This is my A. This is my B. So, whenever you see a triangle with 90 degree, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? It's Pythagoras theorem. So, in that Pythagoras theorem, what will be my angle if theta is the angle? What will be my cos theta? Cos theta is adjacent side by hypotenuse, no? So this will be x and let this be b. Let this be a. So what is my cos theta? This is my that will be a divided by x. No? And what will be my sin theta? Opposite side by hypotenuse, b by x. So what will be a equal to x cos theta, and what is my b equal to x sin theta. Okay, then what is my Pythagoras theorem says? OA, I'll put this capital letter B, this is small b. OA square plus AB square equal to OB square. What is my OB square? It is the R square. It is my 1 square because I have defined this as 1. This is OA square plus AB square. What is my OA square? OA square is my A. This is my A. And what is AB? AB is my B. Then what will I write it here? X square cos square plus x square sin square theta equal to 1. But what is my x? This is my distance x. It is given as 1, no? So it will be cos square theta plus sin square theta equal to 1. So this is a very important, very important formula. Very important. So this is how we reach the very first trigonometric formula, that is cos square theta plus sin square theta equal to 1. So we can rearrange this cos square theta plus sin square theta and we'll get the other formulas. See how it will be. What it will if we divide it by, wait, I'll write it here. So what will be if we divide it, the whole equation by cos square theta divided. Then it will be cos square theta by cos square theta is 1. Sin square theta by cos square theta is my tan square theta. And what is 1 by cos square theta? It is my sec square theta. So 1 plus tan square theta equal to sec square theta. This is my second equation. What if I divide by sin square theta? That is cos square theta by sin square theta is cot square theta plus sin square theta by sin square theta is 1. 1 by cos square sin square theta is my cosec square theta. So we get the third equation. So we get the second equation, that is 1 plus tan square theta equal to sec square theta. Actually, you don't have to by heart this formula because we can get it from dividing by sin square theta cos square theta from this equation number 1. So, cot square theta plus 1 equal to cosec square theta. So, we got 3 important formulas now. Now we got the relationships. Now we will see what is the value of the function cos theta and sin theta, cosecant theta and theta at different points in my circle. So for that I will draw a circle. I know my drawing is not so good. This is not so proper circle, but still. So if this, I told you I have taken my radius as 1. Okay, so this is my x axis, y axis. Never forget to name your axis. This is my positive, this is my positive, and this is my negative, and this is my negative. So, what is this quadrant? This is origin A. I'll link points. I'll put points here. So, what is my coordinate of the? This is 1. This is 1 and this is also. So what would be the coordinate of A? It will be x is 1 and y is 0. I'll put it in this color so that it will be easy for you to guys do. So what will be the coordinate of B? It will be 0, 1. For here, it is in the minus direction, so it will be minus 1, 0. Here, for D, it is 0 and minus 1. Okay? Now, we know this. And in the previously I have mentioned it. This is my cos, this is my sin. That is what we got now. X equal to, what is A? A equal to x cos theta and B equal to x sin theta. This is what we got from previous thing. Now tell me, let us imagine a pen rotating like this. So what if would be the degree? If my pen is lying here, then I don't have any sine component, right? Which is in the cos component. That means my cos component is 1. Cos component is my 1. That is maximum. And see, do I have any sine component? No. So my sine component is 0. That is my coordinate 1 and 0. Now, if I rotate it, if I am rotating it to 90 degree, what will be my cos component? See, it doesn't have any cos component. So, my cos component after rotating 90 degree would be, cos theta would be 0 and sin theta would be 1 maximum. Now, if it is in degree, if theta is the angle rotated, and if theta is the angle rotated, then cos 0 is, this is in this direction, no, cos 0 is 1. Then what about sine? Sin 0 is 0. What about here? It is cos pi by 2 or cos 90 degree. I rotated 90 degree here. Then it would be, what is it? It would be 1 maximum. No, sorry, it would be 0 because here we have only sine component. This is at 0. Then we have only sine component. So cos is 0 and my sine 90 degree would be 1, which is maximum. So like this we can get the values of sine maximum and cos maximum, minimum values for both sine, cos and also the corresponding functions cosec, sec, and also we can find it for tan and cot. So this is how we find the angle, and we have a very small chart which should be remembered, which is very important for your exams. So we can similarly find out for all other angles. Okay guys, so this is the table we have to keep in mind. I think up to sine and cos only these values we have to be remembering. So tan value you can get it easily from sine by cos. We can just divide sine by cos, sine by cos, sine by cos. So we can get tan value very easily, and 1 by sine, 1 by cos and 1 by tan will be the other corresponding trigonometric functions. So it will be very helpful if you could just at least just find the and keep remembering these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 values. That is sine 0 is 0, sine pi by 6. What is pi by 6? That is sine 30 degree is 1 by 2. And what is pi by 4? We didn't do pi by 4. What would be the value of pi by 4? Just guess it. No. This is pi by 6. This is pi by 3. So it should be somewhere here. So my pi by 4 will be 45 degree. Or you can say this is pi by 2. Pi by 2 is 90 degree. Then what would be the half of pi by 2? It will be pi by 4. Half of 90 degree is 45 degree. So pi by 4 is my 45 degree, that is 1 by root 2. And pi by 3 is my root 3 by 2. Pi by 2 is 90 degree, which is 1 maximum. Pi is 0 again. So always keep this circle in mind. And we know that sine 0 is 0 and cos 0 is 1. Sine pi by 2 is 1. Cos pi by 2 is 0. So when are my functions becoming 0 in sine? It is when it is taking the value of n pi. That is, it is 0 at 0 pi, then it will be 0 again at 2 pi. See, this is my 0 point. So it starts slowly increasing and it is reaching the maximum 1 here, sine function, okay. Then it is again decreasing and it is becoming a 0, which is again pi. This is pi by 2, this is 3 pi by 2, and or 0 or 2 pi. And again it increases, reaches maximum at 3 pi by 2, and again it decreases and reaches 0 at 2 pi. So my sine function becomes increasing, decreasing in this fashion, and every time it becomes 0 when it is n pi. And when will my cos function becomes 0? It is at pi by 2. So that is, it is having the maximum value at position here. Maximum is here. It decreases slowly. It becomes 0 here. Then it increases. Becomes maximum here. Again decreases. Maximum here. Decreases. Becomes maximum here. So every time my cos is 0, whenever it is n plus 1, 2n plus 1 pi by 2. See, put n equal to 1 where n is my integer. N equal to 1, it will be 3 pi by 2. Then cos pi by 2 is 0. This becomes 0. If n is 0, it is pi by 2. Cos pi by 2 is 0. So my cos function and sine functions are following this patterns. So what would be the corresponding cosec and sec function? Cosec function is 1 by sin theta, right? So it should be 1 by n pi. But my n cannot take the value 0. Okay? It becomes 0. So my sin theta equal to 0, my theta equal to n pi, where n is an integer, and my cos z theta equal to 0, theta equal to 2n plus 1 pi by 2. So if I take into sine, sec and cosec function, cosec theta equal to 1 by cos 1 by sin theta, sec theta is equal to 1 by cos theta. So here my value theta should not be equal to n pi. Here it should not be equal to 2n plus 1 pi by 2, because whenever this takes value 2n plus 1 pi by 2 or n pi, it becomes, the function becomes 0. So it cannot take, and it is not defined. If this is 0, 1 by 0, it's not defined. So this cannot take the values n pi and 2n plus 1 pi by 2, or other values can be taken. Where n is my integer, you can increase the integer. Now coming to the next subtopic of trigonometric function, that is sine of this function in each quadrant. So we have 4 quadrants, and we have to find out what will be the value of the angle if it is in different quadrants. So that is sine of the quadrant, sine of the function So now for that we have the very simple rule A, S, T. So this is a shortcut. So if you remember this 4 letters in each quadrant, that is A, this is my first quadrant, this is my second quadrant, this is my third quadrant. I hope you guys know the Chipin anti-clockwise direction. This is A, S, T, C. Now I will tell you what A, S, T, C is. So in order to remember that, we will write all Sumit is having his teacups. So don't forget this sentence, A, S, T, C. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are my quadrants. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll tell you what this means. A means all. All are positive. That is, all my angles which is less than 90 degree, between 0 and 90 degree, all the angles here, all these angles will be always positive, be it cos, be it sec, be it sine, be it cosec, tan or cot. All angles will be positive. Now, this is the first quadrant case. Now we will come to the second quadrant, okay? Now, this is the second quadrant, that is between 90 degree to 180 degree. All my angles which is lying in this does not have positive values. Only sine and its corresponding conjugate angle, that is sine and cosec are positive. That means all other cos, tan, cot and sec are negative. So only my positive values are for sine and cosec values in the second quadrant. Now for the third quadrant, this is my 3 pi by 2. This is my third quadrant. So what is T? Okay. So what is T? T is tan and its other pair, that is tan and cot are positive. Whatever letter we wrote, they are positive. So tan and cot are positive in third quadrant. All other angles, sine, cosec, sec, cos, everything is negative. Now we will come to fourth quadrant. This is my fourth quadrant, okay? 0 or 2 pi. So what will be this fourth quadrant? That is cosec, cos and sec are positive. This is my first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. All other angles are negative in the fourth quadrant. So we have to keep in mind, so whenever we get a value, an angle which is between this quadrant, this quadrant or this quadrant or this quadrant, we have to change the angle accordingly. We have to change the sign of the angle to positive, negative, negative to positive. So this we have to be keeping in mind all the time. Now what is the domain of the function? I hope you guys remember domain. We have already learned it in our first chapter, guys. So what is domain of the function? Maximum value it can take is -1, be it cos less than 1, this one less than sin x less than. So this is a maximum value. Maximum value cos and sin can take is 1 or -1. And the minimum value it can take is 0. So all my angles lie between 0 to 1. So this is the domain of the function.
GeopByte.